Welcome back to another tier list. In this one, we're going through all the Quincy clans. Since my last tier list a few months ago, they have changed some passives, so the tier list is going to change. They also added a new one, Hashwalth, which is really broken, which I'll go into later. But first, we have the mythicals: Ashita, 10 HP, 10 posture, 5% increased mode duration, and 5% increased Let's duration. The passive Reishi Dominance, when you run out of Ray, it's going to give you a 10% Ray pack. Honestly, this is not that noticeable. I don't know if it's exactly 10%, but I've never seen it give me a Ray pack, especially like when I'm looking at the hotbar. So like maybe it doesn't work, maybe it does work and it's just so small it doesn't matter. But the stats are mid, the passive is okay at best, and that's all I can say. It's gonna go B tier. Kurosaki, 15 HP, 5 posture, 15 Ray, 10% increased Let's duration. It's got decent stats, it's pretty good. The passive is when you're below 50% Ray, you're gonna gain slight buffs. When I tested the buffs, like I looked for damage, defense, and Ray. I saw no difference when I was getting attacked or when I was attacking. So maybe the buffs are really small or they don't work. Either way, I'm going to put this one B tier as well because that is mid stats and the passive is at best okay as well. Legendary, this one got nerfed, I'm pretty sure. It's 5 posture, 5 Ray, so the stats are really bad. You're really preying on your passive here, which is a 10% chance to tank 80% of incoming damage. I'm pretty sure they have nerfed this as well. I don't think it's 10% chance, it's a very small thing. And also they might have nerfed the incoming damage. So like how much you tank isn't as good anymore. And honestly, I wouldn't go with clan that has a very, very low chance to be good. Like, there's no point doing this when you can just have consistently good stats. Duke clan, I'm going to put C tier. At least the other ones have good stats. This one doesn't even have any. Valkyrie, 10 HP, 15 posture, 5% increased mode duration. And its passive is you 50% defense pen when you're below 50% HP, and 5% defense is gained when you're below 50% Ray. So you're going to be doing more damage and also tankier the lower Ray you are. So this one's really broken, obviously, because defense pen, everyone has high defense now, so being able to do more damage is good. And you've got pretty decent stats at 10 HP, 15 posture. This one's going to go easily S tier, probably the best passive, or one of the best passives for Quincy's. B-Clan, this one's very simple. It's got 25 HP, 15 posture, and 5 Ray. These are the best stats you could get, so if you only care about stats, go for B-Clan. But the passive is pretty mid. You have immunity to burn, which is very niche against fire and like other Shikai, I guess. And your 5th M1 procs a burn, which doesn't really matter. So, yeah, I mean, this one's going to go probably S tier just for stats. Valkyrie has the better passive, B has better stats. Parkinges, this one got nerfed. There's no skill or passive anymore. After 3 skills used, it used to like refresh one of the CDs, but they removed it because it was too broken. So now you just have mid stats, or not even mid, very bad stats. 5 HP, 5 posture, 10 Ray, 3% increased mode duration. So this one's also Parkinges. This one's going to go C tier as well. Honestly, Do and Parkinges are horrible. Don't run them. Lavar, this one has got okay stats, 10 HP, 15 posture, 20 Ray, 3% increased mode duration, but its passive is really broken in certain use cases. If you guys are all Quincy's and you're running Lavar in Cascade, your deaths are not going to give them health packs, which is really broken. And it also has anti-gank, so you gain defense the more people or the more combat tags you have on you. So if you're fighting like 3 people, it'll give you a pretty substantial defense buff. And also, anytime you die or like lose a fight in Cascade and they're like one tap after they fight, they're not going to gain a health pack, so your teammate can finish them off, which is really broken. But you do all need to be Lavar if you want this to be like the best of the best. So it's pretty niche. I'm going to put it A tier. The passive is pretty broken, but stats are pretty mid. Or the passive, it's not like broken, but like it only is good in certain cases. Borrow, this one's got 15 HP, 10 posture, 25 Ray. It's got pretty good stats considering, I mean, you have a ton of Ray. Passive, every 5 arrow shots from your Quincy bow, the 5th one will auto track, and the 5th one will turn to a Let's Still arrow. That passive is pretty mid in my opinion, compared to the other ones like Valkyrie. I don't think this one's worth running if you just want the passive. It's got mid stats, so this one's also going to go. Alright, Borrow. This one's going to go B tier. Hashwalth, this one's the new clan. It's really broken. 20 HP, 5 posture, 5 Ray. Pretty good stats, and the counter, or I mean the passive is a counter when you press H, and has 0.4 seconds of pure reflection. They nerfed the time here from 0.7 to 0.4, but it's frame 1 and you can use it against any move. So if someone's going for a Sero Grab, because Sero Grab is a fair bit of windup, you can press H and they Sero Grab themselves and do like all the damage to them. It's really broken. It works against all moves. You can do it against like White Dust and counter the White Dust at the very end, and then they'll take the damage. So there's some pretty stupid stuff you can do with it. So this one's going S tier. Valkyrie and Hashwalth have the best passives. B has the best stats. Lavar is good for clan wars. B tier, Shida, Kurosaki, Borrow. If you roll them, I mean, they're okay. They got okay stats. And you run out of rerolls, you can stay on them. C tier, Do and Parkinges. These ones are just bad. Bad passive, bad stats. Don't run them.